Good morning, class of 2023. My name is Ruth Reynolds, and I'm running for freshman class president. Like all of you, I have spent the last 3 years in middle school, and now I find myself at the bottom of the food chain again. And I'm exhausted from getting up earlier and climbing up the stairs in not just one, but 3 different buildings. But I know that almost everything gets better if I work harder at it. For the past year, I've been a member of one of the toughest swim teams in Fairfield County. Some of you may have seen me during one of our terrifying practices at the Boys and Girls Club. When I first started, I could barely keep up at practice, and now I'm on track to qualify for one of the biggest events this year in Florida. And while it's not always fun, have you seen my bruises? I'm always trying to get better. I promise you that I'll just be as relentless representing you as your freshman class president. Our class deserves all the programs it wants and needs. That means thinking bigger and better about fundraising. If your parents are like mine, then you know they have no money or interest in fundraising. And why should they when we can engage in the businesses in our own backyard? Why not connect now with our future employers? Imagine if WWE, Nestle Waters, and Vineyard Vines spent a little of their charity budgets on our haunted house. It's time someone asked them. Vote for me, Ruth Reynolds, as your freshman class president, because I'm one of you, because I have the best ideas, and because I will never give up until the class of 2023 is the best that it can be.
Start over, just in case that was crazy. Is that going to happen again? I think we're okay.
Okay. From the beginning?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay. Ever since the beginning of my life, I have been interested in politics, community service, and advocacy. I have sought positions of leadership since a young age of just 5, and I have developed a passion for service and helping others. I see this opportunity as a chance to develop and exercise my skills in leadership, and I am ready to do so. I have been in student government since the very beginning, reporting to the media center of Newfield Elementary School every week in kindergarten. I was on student council every year since then, and I have fought to make every school that I've attended a better place. In the past 2 years, I have advocated for students' rights at Dolan, created new programs and councils, and participated, developed, and led assemblies and protests. I have developed sustainable initiatives and fully funded them on my own, earning over $350 in less than 2 weeks from donors. I have earned the highest award Girl Scouts can earn as I've progressed in the hierarchy, and I was elected into troop government. Additionally, I'm a lead ambassador for a youth-led nonprofit in Stanford. I have also worked on political campaigns since 2014 for state representatives. I am persistent, a leader, and an activist. Even though the freshman class is starting from the bottom, I see so much potential for all 500 of us. I hope to build a stable financial base for our class and one united grade, rather than the cliques that have been formed and carried with us from middle school. Additionally, I aim to expand the number of students enrolled in after-school activities. Just because there are only 5 formal positions for being class officer, as president, I will take into account the voice and ideas of every student, and I will listen to what they have to say rather than forming uneducated assumptions. Rather than tearing each other down due to our differences, we need to build each other up through our strengths. And while social change and progress is important, so is fundraising for our grade. Plus, every class should have their own collection of outstanding merchandise, right? As president of the Stanford High School class of 2023, I will develop the means necessary to raise enough funds to have a more than stable base for our class, and I will formulate, organize, and lead fundraisers to ensure that in the future, the freshman class will be set up for success. As previous Stanford High classes have done, I believe that we should invest in merchandise, but items that are unique and haven't been done before, such as water bottles, blankets, headbands, pop sockets, phone wallets, and text stickers, but also classics that are sure to engage, including sweatpants, sweatshirts, pajama pants, bracelets, socks, and many more. Additionally, we should have days in which certain restaurants donate part of the day's profit to us. Lastly, the freshman class should hold an online silent auction. This may seem like a far-fetched and complicated idea, but I have worked on several online auctions, with the most recent one that just closed on September 19th, racking up over $9,000 in just 2 weeks from over 50 companies donating to us. In conclusion, from the countless hours I've put into executing events, leading teams, and advocating for what the students want, I'd be the perfect fit for class president.
Hello guys, my name is Elvis Coy. I am running for class officer of my freshman class of 2023. So I am specifically running for class president. I am running for class president because I want to be a helpful student for other students. And I also want to be a voice for those who are afraid to ask questions or who just don't like to ask questions. And I am also running for president because I want to raise funds for our school events in the future. I want to raise funds by doing activities like organizing movie nights, also organizing raffles. I know some of these ideas have already taken place in this school, but I would like to do them more often. And so I'm not here to tell you that you have to vote for me, even though you should. I'm just here to ask you politely to vote for me if you want to, and I will truly appreciate it if you do it. So thank you, Black Knights.